inside handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Well, Kirk, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders that keep them focused on the task at hand.
The Gators have 1st and 10 here. Looking downfield. It's Lagway. He eludes the rush. Doesn't get rid of it. He's brought down way behind the line of scrimmage. That's a huge loss.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the mark.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Gators look to keep this drive moving. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. The Gators hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. Receiver makes the grab, and they pick up the first down to the 23, getting closer to the red zone.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
The Gators line up with a 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
Well, that is a textbook opening drive for this offense. Good job of blending the run with the pass. Had a little more success throwing the football, but when it became crunch time, it gave that ball to that running back, and he knows how to get the ball into the end zone.
Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that field.
Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. And remember, the last time these rivals met, Kirk, these guys dropped the hammer. It got ugly.
And, Chris, don't underestimate the mental anguish that can put on a team. It's important that this defense plays well and tries to get the ball back to their own offense to give them a chance to build their confidence up.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. To the air, it's Beck. Looks to the left for a quick throw. He pulls in the catch. Stopped right. It'll be a first down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Looking for a gap. It's Etienne.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that previous play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Powers through a tackle. An explosive play. They finally grab him, but the ball moves inside the 25.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Running through the tackle. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The Dogs come up to the line in a hurry-up. And the single back takes the handoff. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Looking to throw. It's Beck. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
The Bulldogs will look to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. Going the other way, can they stop him? The 50, the 40, at the 30, inside the 20. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Florida.
Well, an aggressive approach by this offense backfires. The defense not fooled at all. Good job of stepping in front of this throw, and they take it back for a touchdown. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away.
He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. And they recover from that right now. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And he's got it again. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Finally able to make the tackle, but that's a huge gain here as they grab momentum wrapping up the first quarter.
Florida 14, Georgia 0.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. As a design quarterback keeper. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Finding space at the 20. Tackle, but first down.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll try the right here. Bites off a defender. Will he score here? The offense falls on the fumble. Keeps possession. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. Here comes the point after attempt. With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. The kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. The Gators offense retakes the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments? It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. He's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Dogs. See if they can convert the point after. And there's the point after. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Defense is coming after him. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Press coverage now from these DBs. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that 3rd down catch.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
And the Gators will bring their punt team onto the field. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. The returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking to throw. It's Beck. And here comes a deep shot. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. The motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. At the 20. Inside the 10. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Here's the point after attempt. They knock through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out. So looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Gators come to the line to run the hurry up.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. To throw, it's Lagway. Quick throw to the left. He makes the grab. And an explosive gain moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 42.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Gators with 1st and 10 here. The defense showing blitz here. Caught over the middle. It's Wilson.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Touchdown, Gators. Strong game by this quarterback. And now the try here for the extra point. Knocks it right through.
extra point is good. That tie game at 21 apiece.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback.
Take over. First and 10.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line. The Dogs hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Dropping back. It's Beck. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. They could not stop it. He's in. Touchdown, Georgia. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, call my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
BAT makes it a 7-point lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and clean the lead before the break. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot. He's got it on the left side for a big gain. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Florida. And they get set now to try the BAT. And it's up and good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Send the back in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. And the Bulldogs looking to run some tempo here. Linebackers making some adjustments now. To throw, it's Beck. Looking to throw it deep. And he is wide open for a huge gain. Touchdown, Dogs. It was a foot race, and he won it.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
BAT puts him in front by 7. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Gators offense retakes the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half, and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. He's got some room and some blockers here. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
And the offense convert that pick into points to set up 1st and goal. And there's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11. Handoff inside, looking for the touchdown. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Hey, I can understand why they're trying to run the football here, but Chris, let's face it, the way this quarterback's been throwing it around, I'm surprised we didn't see them call his number. He's already thrown for 3 touchdowns.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
They pass up the chip shot field goal attempt. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Back to pass. It's Beck. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. And the Gators will crank up the tempo. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Oh my gosh, they almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Lets it go. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He lets it go on the move. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. And he steps out, but that's the takeaway this defense was looking for.
Well, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his 2nd interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield. The defense does their job. They've got everybody covered. But I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Gators will kick this away to start the second half. Bringing it out, it's Smith. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. On the move, looking deep. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Look out, he's got some space. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Now rolling out to his left. Tight end makes the grab. Tackled there by the defense.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Good enough for first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Looking to the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
The offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. It's a blitz look here from the defense. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here we go. 3rd and goal coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaking tackles. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there. They cooked up for some over 150 yards today. He just put on a huge show on a big stage.
Yeah, every time he seems to get his hands on the football, he's making big plays. They have built their offense around his playmaking ability, and it's paid off today.
Caught in the backfield. It's Bell. And to get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
They'll run it from the gun. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and it's a fumble. Looks like the offense able to recover it there.
Wow, that is big-time awareness by his teammate to get on top of that football. As a result, they catch a break and are able to retain possession.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Physical run earns the first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Physical run breaks through a tackle. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Here's a run to the left looking for the touchdown. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. 2nd and goal for the offense. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Dropping back. It's back. Looking for 6. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Chris, that ball's tipped up into the air, and it's anybody's football. The defense, first of all, does a great job of anticipating a throw down in the red zone, and they're in great position to knock that ball up. But it was exciting to see, would anybody come up with it once it was in the air?
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Almost had it in the end zone for a huge pick. Instead, the offense has one chance on 4th down. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. And they add to their lead. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Makes the catch downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. After the first play, they're very close to midfield already. The offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. Trying to extend the play. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. And he's got it. They finally get him down, but an explosive play. The offense in business now at the 24. The Gators will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Takes the snap and takes off on the run.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Now here comes the bunch formation. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on fourth down.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. And the Gators will line up now. It's first and goal. Defense seems to be dialing up the pressure here. To the air. It's Lagway. He's running out of time here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
And one final play before the end of the quarter. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play.
It's now third and goal.
An exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a third and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Quick call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Well, For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. We go with a direct snap. And tackled there by the defense. Second down and goal upcoming. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Florida offense retakes the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? The pass rush closing in. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Second down play coming up. To throw, it's Lagway. And looking for a big play here. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost him.
It's a shotgun run call. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The Dogs will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. You think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense on.
Oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake. Going the other way, can they catch him? That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Let's it fly to the wideout. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again. Somehow catches a break on this tip ball. If this one was an interception, he better tighten up his decision-making. He's going to cost himself a game.
Here's the second down play. Back to pass. It's Lagway. He'll take a deep shot here. There's another interception. They're losing track. And he's got some open field ahead. Past the 50. Inside the 40. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a 2-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Oh, almost another interception. Can you believe it? He's going to bring up third down.
Boy, oh boy, Chris, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception on the last series, almost has another one here. He's got to start taking better care of the football.
Had a nice drive going here, but now it's third down and long. Drop him back, looking to throw for the first down. He bought some time, now lets it go. Makes the grab. It's Bell. They'll earn the first down, but paid for it with a hard hit.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Tackle down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes.
Touchdown, Georgia. This offense really clicking. And momentum really building now. This one could get out of hand here in a hurry.